Okay, loves, just begin seated, lying down, whatever feels right for you. Take a few breaths and root down into Mother Earth. And just start to relax. Notice where you're holding tension and tightness. And just see if with every out breath you can let go. What do you want to gain from your practice today? Maybe it's just relaxation or a deep stretch. So taking a few moments to check through your chakras, root and sacral, solar plexus, and then heart, throat, third eye, and then crown. And then if you're seated, just join me lying down. We'll start our stretches. So when you're ready, taking that right arm up and over, allow the hand to fall to the floor behind you, lifting the toes and a lovely flex into the foot. Enjoying this stretch, just opening up this right side, masculine side. Pointing toes. And then we'll just gently exhale, take the arm down. Palms up for a moment. On your next inhale, left arm over. And enjoying a nice flex into the left foot. Really stretching the arm up, lowering the leg. Pointing the toes. And then exhale down. Both arms over. Deep breath in, and then enjoying the flex and point of your feet. Backwards and forwards. And then when you're ready, arms down on the exhale. Turn the palms up. Just have a moment to observe. And then we'll draw right knee in. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale up. Holding the breath out for a moment. And then inhale down. Other side, left leg. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Inhale down. And then both legs. Same again, deep breath. And then exhaling up. Inhale down and gently rocking. We'll roll up to seated for our warm-up. So joining me, chin mudra with your hands. And we'll warm up the Paramuktasana 1. So when you're ready, taking chin down to chest. And then chin up. And down. And once more up. Coming back to center. Tilting right, left, same again. And other side. Coming back to center, twist to look over the right shoulder. And left, right, and left. Coming back to center, chin down, and a full rotation. Other way. And then extending hands in front, thumbs in, thumbs out. And then palms up and down. Round. Other way. Palms up. To the shoulders. How are your elbows? And rotating. Lovely. Pop the cushion aside and then lower legs. Here we go. So wiggling toes. Pointing and flex. And then one over the other. Other way. Swapping legs. Then right knee. How does it feel today? And right hip. So other side, left knee. And then hip. And drawing feet together. So, as we have got a few problems with the sound today, we're going to do things that are familiar and that you'll know. And it's almost possibly going to turn into, sometimes in yin, we'll do a silent yin, where the teacher hardly speaks at all. You just follow the movements and it's very quiet and introspective. So it might turn into a little bit like that today. So bear with me, loves. Enjoying this lovely stretch. Okay, lifting up. We're going to come into cat-cow. So a neutral spine. On your exhale, arching up. And on the inhale, the belly drops, lifting head and tailbone. Enjoy this flow. And as always, being very gentle if you need to be aware of a certain part of your body. Satya and Ahimsa. And coming to a stillness, let's rest back. Hasta Balasana. Deep breath. And then when you're ready, hands towards the body, lifting up. Knees together. Turn your toes under. So turning toes under. Stretch here. And then gently coming up to standing. Can you still hear me? Just about. A little bit, okay. Okay, we'll do Earth sequence because we all know Earth sequence, and we'll probably do Sun salutation as well. So just so you know what's going to come. So left side of your mat, feet together, and we'll make a diamond shape with our arms. Breathing in, round and down. And I won't talk too much, I'll just guide you with the movements, the change in movement. Turning to your right. And then after 3, other side, left side. Facing the front. And a real lovely let go with the breath. And then after those 3, we'll just bring our right foot to left and hands to heart. Close your eyes, just feel your heartbeat. And then when you're ready, you can just have a few more breaths here. Blinking your eyes open. We all end at different times. So Surya Namaskar, come to the top of the mat. Sun salutation. Have a moment if you need some water. And then joining me, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Salute the sun. We all know this beautiful sequence. Right leg back. Enjoy the sequence at your own pace. Sphinx, perhaps, if you want to start here. Lower back bend. And down dog. Left leg forwards. Okay, just have a breath in between. And we'll begin other side. Deep breath. Exhale. Left leg. Coming down and back. Cobra this time maybe. And down dog. Right foot forwards. And up. Lovely yogis. Okay. Have a moment on your mat. Come into Shavasana. And close your eyes, just notice how you're feeling. Your heartbeat, the pace of your breath. When you're ready, draw the right knee in, then your left. Have a gentle rock. So we're going to come into bridge. We all know bridge. So bringing feet to buttocks, knees are bent, palms are face down. We'll do five of these. In your own time and rhythm with how long your breath is. So just go with the flow. Engaging belly, pull in on that pelvic diaphragm, palms down. So inhale, coming up. And slow exhale down. Keep the tailbone curled forward and let the lumbar connect with the mat before you roll it away. And inhale, coming up. Exhale, come down. And again, third time, inhale, coming up. You might want to hold the breath for a moment. And then take the exhale, come down. Feel the strength in your thighs and your back. Coming up again. Nice long inhale. Slow exhale. Coming down. And last one, fifth one. Pushing into the mat with your feet, feeling really strong. And slowly coming down. Extend your legs to Shavasana. Palms up. Notice how you feel. Where do you feel sensation? So draw knees in. Have a rock. And we'll come into twist. We know from here it's lovely to come into spinal twist. So arms level with your shoulders. First of all, we will sway the knees and then we will come into a static pose. So inhale, exhale, drop the knees right. Inhale to center. And then drop the knees left. So like a rainbow, just a nice sway of the knees. Exhale, the knees go down. Inhale, the knees come up. And when your knees come to the right side now, let's just leave them there for a moment. Let's just take this static pose. And see if you can relax. Where are you tense? Relax the back, the buttocks. Try and soften here. And then breathe in, bring the knees back up to center. We'll do the same on the left. And maybe you can look in the opposite direction. Relax. Gently, when you're ready, bring knees up to center and Shavasana. How do you feel? How does it feel through the lower part of the back, the muscles through your back? And then we'll bring our knees in. Gentle rock. Little circles. And then happy baby. So bringing the hands to the soles of the feet or the ankles or the backs of your thighs. And maybe a gentle rock. Coming to stillness, draw your knees in and lower down. Come into knees bent. We're going to do thread the needle. So right foot on left knee. Hands around the thigh. Left thigh and pull away. Relaxing into your right buttock and hip. Breathing to your belly. Releasing. Let's do the other side. So left foot, hug round the right thigh. Deep breaths. Try to relax wherever you're finding tension. And release. Just hug knees in again. Roll up to seated, and we'll do some seated postures. So, taking the legs out wide. Okay. Sit bones connecting. Taking a nice deep breath in. And then folding forwards. As we lift, breathe in, we lift. And as we exhale, we can soften. Notice if you're tense around the tops of your legs. See if you can start to sort of just gently relax the really tight tension. You still want to feel the stretch. This is lovely for your kidneys and your liver and your spleen. Belly breathing. And then gently breathe in, walk the hands back. Let's fold the left foot in to the groin. Okay, with a lovely tall spine, we're going to turn towards the right leg and inhale up. Exhale towards the right. Let the hands just come wherever they want to rest. Notice if your knee is tense and see if you can relax just around your knee. And encouraging the chest to the thigh. Take a deep breath in, let's come up. And we'll swap. So right foot in, left leg out. Okay, lovely tall length to the body as we just twist, and we'll take the arms up just so that we still lengthen through our spine and folding forward on the exhale. Notice if one side is different from the other. Deep breathing. And when you're ready, take a deep breath, we'll come up. Let's just turn so that we are long ways on our mat, coming into Paschimottanasana, which is a seated forward bend. So having come forward with the legs out and then one in and one out, walk out the pads of your buttocks. We can begin in Dandasana and just have that lovely lift through your body, pushing your sit bones into the mat. And then we'll take a nice inhale and forward fold, wherever this brings you. And you might feel that real tightness on the backs of your legs. So breathing in, walking back. We're going to come to this from a different angle. So just have your feet bent. Okay, and we're going to come into that same pose, but we're going to creep our feet forward a little bit. So breathe in, arms up. And then when we lean forward, we can get quite a lovely lean here. Deep belly breaths. And then gently just take your heels an inch further. And then maybe take your heels a little bit further. So gradually just exploring, bringing the legs low, but having that lovely fold forward. And then just a little bit further, take the legs out. And it might surprise you how much of a stretch you can come into here. And maybe one more time, just creeping the legs out. Take some lovely deep breaths into the belly. And then we'll gently lift up. Lie back, come into Shavasana. Soften through your spine and your lower back. Deep breaths to belly. And then draw the knees in. We're going to come onto our front and do a little bit of extension through the belly. If this doesn't suit you, I want you to just to stay at the level, Maureen, this might be for you, stay at the level where you're comfortable, okay? So we're going to do this very gradually. So make a pillow and just have a rest here for a moment. And each of you will be able to do a different level of this depending on how you're feeling today. Let's take our arms in front. And we will start just by lifting alternate arms and legs, okay? So when you're ready, on your next inhale, left arm, right leg. Just lift them a little bit away from the mat and then just lower. Other side, right arm, left leg. Engaging the buttock and lower. We'll do the same again, left arm, right leg. And lower. And then other side. We'll do both arms and both legs together. So breathing in, lifting. And lower. Make a pillow. Rest your cheek. So just exploring a little extension through the front of the body there. And we'll come up into crocodile. So your arms are in front of you. Your elbows aren't underneath your shoulders. They're way ahead in front, sort of your wrists are below your forehead. And you can rest your head down if you want to. But this just creates a very gentle lift to the chest. Take some deep breaths. And some of you, this is maybe where you need to stay. Lower yourself down, make a pillow, just come out of that and feel the release through your back. Just take a few breaths and then we'll come up into Sphinx. Only if this feels right, otherwise take it a lot lower. So lifting the head, shining your heart forwards. Trying not to be too tense in the body, but still engaging around the belly and around the lower back if that feels safe. Gently lower down, make a pillow, release your spine. And enjoy some deep belly breaths and push against the mat. Okay, coming up into Cobra, if that suits you. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears, the elbows are bent but tucked in. Shining that heart forward, the pubic bone is still on the mat. And then gently lower down. Again, just make a pillow. Perhaps you can feel a little bit more of a pulse in your belly now. And then for those of you that want to, coming up into up dog. So taking the hands further back and then lifting up, arms are straight. The elbows become locked here and the pelvis becomes away from the mat. You can feel the knees and parts of your lower thigh still connected. So this is up dog. Very different from Cobra. A lot of people confuse the two. When you're ready, just lower yourself down, make a pillow, have a moment to rest. And then if you want to, just now push yourself back into child's pose. Bring the knees wide, if that's comfortable, and just stretch through your back. Deep breaths. And then from Hasta, if you haven't already come into it, maybe bring the knees together and then bring the forehead down and your hands back to your feet into Balasana, child's pose. Let your shoulders roll forward and relax. And just a little bit more of a stretch through the back here. Lifting your head nice and slowly. Come onto your back and we will do either shoulder stand or raised legs. Have just a moment in Shavasana. Let your spine just realign. So bring one leg, then the other. Have a nice rock. Okay, you have two choices. So either raise legs with maybe a cushion under the buttocks. If you want to come into shoulder stand, and I know some of you like this, palms face down, engage belly, pelvic diaphragm, roll knees into forehead, and then gently coming up. Always keeping your head straight here, looking up at your feet. I'm today going to just come into raised legs. It's what feels better for me with my back today. So whatever feels right for you. And we'll just take a few breaths here. When you're ready, if you're in shoulder stand, very gently, if you come into plough with your feet behind you, just lift the legs, come up, gently bend your knees into your forehead and using your arms, just support your body as you roll down. Take a moment in Shavasana. We'll just have a few moments here, come up for just a little bit of breathing. Actually, we'll do the 3-part yogic breath from here. So sometimes we put our right hand on our belly and our left hand on our chest. But if you're comfortable with 3-part breath, you can leave your hands by your sides. So let's breathe into belly, a third. Then a third up into our chest. And then a third up towards the collarbones, towards the head. And a long exhale. So again, breathe into belly, chest to head. Maybe a short pause and then an exhale. So just release that breath back to natural breath. And we'll come into relaxation. So if you want to stay lying down, please do. Or if you want to come to seated, then you can join me. Putting on warm clothes and blankets. So hopefully you can still hear me. I'm going to read just something to you. It's not very long. And then you'll have a nice time to just relax with some silence. So allow yourself to either sit or lie down. Your eyes are closed. And just concentrate on just the words I'm saying to you. This is linked with heaviness. The right arm is heavy. The left arm is heavy. Both arms are heavy. The right leg is heavy. The left leg is heavy. Both legs are heavy. Warmth. The right arm is warm. The left arm is warm. Both arms are warm. The right leg is warm. The left leg is warm. And now both legs are warm. The heart. My heartbeat is calm and regular. Repeat this 5 times in your mind. My heartbeat is calm and regular. Breathing. My body breathes itself. And repeat this 5 times. My body breathes itself. My abdomen is warm. Repeat this in your mind 5 times. My abdomen is warm. My forehead is cool. Repeating this 5 times. My forehead is cool. This is a hard relaxation technique to master. But once learned, it can be done anywhere. Just take some time here, some quietness now. Just very gently now. No need to move. Just bring your thoughts back to your body and where you are lying in your room. Take a moment just to observe how you're feeling in a physical sense, but also emotionally, how your mind feels mentally, and also where you feel spiritually in this moment, perhaps connected to yourself and those around you. Start with a deep breath into the belly, in the chest. And maybe a nice long sigh. And just have a feeling of looking forward to the rest of your day. Whatever is planned, just set the intent that you will enjoy it and learn something and be inspired by the end of your day. So just start gently now to move your fingers and toes. Maybe rock your head slowly, side to side. And you can start to bring your knees in if you're lying down. And again, gently rock. Enjoy that feeling on the back. And then you can roll to one side or roll up to seated in your own time. Take your time. After a nice gentle relaxation, there's no need to rush. As you come to seated, we'll chant 3 Oms together, as always. Again, a lovely connection to our source when we Om. So bring your hands to Chin Mudra. Take a lovely deep breath in. Rub your palms together, feel the heat, and then palm your eyes. Gently blink, let the light through. Hands to heart center. Om Shanti. Namaste.